Have you ever sneezed out of nowhere and had someone immediately say, "Oh, someone must be talking about you"? It's one of those sayings that seems to exist almost everywhere, passed down from grandparents, friends, and even strangers. Whether it's a single sneeze in a quiet room or a sudden series of sneezes that catches everyone off guard, many cultures have attached surprising meanings to the simple act of sneezing. But where did this belief come from? And why do some traditions even assign different meanings depending on whether you sneeze once, twice, or 3 times? Today we're exploring the fascinating superstition that an unexplained sneeze means someone is thinking about you or speaking your name, right here on History of Simple Things. Long before modern medicine explained what causes sneezing, people searched for supernatural explanations. Ancient civilizations viewed sneezes as mysterious because they happened suddenly and without warning. In many early cultures, the breath was considered closely connected to the soul or life force, making any unexpected burst of air seem spiritually significant. The ancient Greeks and Romans often interpreted sneezes as messages from the gods or signs of divine approval. In Homer's Odyssey, a sneeze is even treated as an omen confirming that a prophecy will come true. During the Middle Ages, sneezing gained another layer of meaning as disease spread throughout Europe. Because sneezing could signal the beginning of an illness, people began saying blessings like, "God bless you," hoping to protect the sneezer from harm. Over time, alongside these religious traditions, folk beliefs developed that connected sneezes with unseen human thoughts, gossip, or distant emotions. One of the most widespread sneezing superstitions says that if you suddenly sneeze for no obvious reason, someone, somewhere is thinking about you or mentioning your name. Variations of this belief appear across Asia, Eastern Europe, Latin America, and other parts of the world. The exact interpretation differs from culture to culture. Some traditions say someone is speaking kindly about you, while others warn that someone may be gossiping behind your back. Since there's no way to know who it is, the sneeze becomes a mysterious clue rather than an answer. It's a comforting idea in some cases, making people feel remembered even when they're alone. In other versions, it encourages curiosity or even suspicion about who might be talking. Although these beliefs aren't supported by scientific evidence, they have survived for centuries because they connect everyday events to human relationships in a memorable way. In many modern folk traditions, a single unexplained sneeze is considered the simplest message. It often means that someone has just thought about you or casually mentioned your name in conversation. Some cultures interpret it positively, believing a friend or loved one is remembering you. Other traditions are a little more cautious, suggesting that one sneeze simply means someone has brought you up, without revealing whether the conversation is good or bad. The uncertainty is part of what keeps the superstition interesting. Since people naturally wonder what others think about them, one random sneeze easily becomes the spark for playful speculation. According to many popular interpretations, 2 consecutive sneezes suggest something stronger than a passing thought. Instead of simply being mentioned, you're supposedly becoming the subject of a longer conversation. Some East Asian and European folk traditions associate 2 sneezes with mild gossip, or someone discussing your actions. Others see it more positively, believing someone misses you or is talking fondly about shared memories. The exact meaning depends entirely on local tradition, as there is no universal rule accepted across all cultures. Interestingly, because sneezing in pairs is fairly common from a medical perspective, these everyday experiences may have helped reinforce the belief over generations. 3 sneezes in a row are often treated as the strongest sign in many versions of the superstition. Some traditions say multiple people are talking about you at the same time. Others claim someone is thinking about you intensely or even wishing to see you soon. In Japanese popular folklore, there's a well-known saying that a single sneeze means praise, 2 sneezes mean criticism, and 3 sneezes mean someone is in love with you. While this is widely recognized today through anime, manga, and popular culture, historians note that these exact interpretations are part of relatively modern folklore rather than ancient tradition. Elsewhere, 3 sneezes may simply be viewed as an especially powerful omen, although the details vary widely from one community to another. Part of the reason this superstition survives is something psychologists call confirmation bias. We naturally remember the moments when a sneeze happens and a friend later says they were just talking about us. At the same time, we quickly forget the countless sneezes that have no meaningful connection at all. Humans are excellent at finding patterns, even in random events. Throughout history, assigning meaning to unexpected experiences help people make sense of an uncertain world. A sudden sneeze is noticeable, surprising, and impossible to predict, making it the perfect event around which stories and traditions could develop. Science offers a much simpler explanation. Sneezing is a protective reflex that clears the nose of irritants like dust, pollen, smoke, strong perfumes, or viruses. Some people even sneeze after stepping into bright sunlight, a hereditary condition known as the photic sneeze reflex. Sometimes you may not notice the tiny irritant that triggered the sneeze, making it seem completely random. While modern medicine can explain the biology, it doesn't erase the cultural stories people have attached to the experience. In fact, many people enjoy these traditions simply because they're fun, harmless, and part of their family's heritage. Whether you believe a sneeze means someone is praising you, gossiping about you, or secretly thinking of you, these traditions remind us how people have always searched for meaning in ordinary moments. A simple sneeze may just be your body's way of clearing your nose, but for countless generations, it has also carried whispers of friendship, romance, mystery, and unseen connections. And perhaps that's why this charming superstition continues to live on, one unexpected achoo at a time. Thank you for watching. If you have suggestions for our next video, feel free to share them in the comments below. We'll be sure to give you an acknowledgement for your contribution. Thank you for joining us on this journey through the history of simple things. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and stay tuned for more stories woven through the smallest details.